Welcome back. Welcome back, sweet darlings.
Glad to be here.
Sweet babies to the BPP.
BPP. Well, we're like teenagers now.
The BPP.
I'm an adult. I've been here. How many times? 3, 4,
Probably
5.
too many. No. Stop showing up. Make me set all this shit up. No.
Yeah. Well, do you just keep? I mean, you can keep it up.
I mean, usually, I'll be moving all this shit down in a couple of weeks. Like nothing will be in here.
Well,
But in the next couple of days, this room will be empty. Honestly, there'll be like this dresser. What the fuck are you connecting to? Jesus Christ,
do
chill.
we need to turn off our Bluetooth?
No, that's not even that. I don't even know what the fuck is connecting to.
SpaceX.
I'm just gonna turn the volume down.
It's the FBI.
Actually, I'll just do
Elon Musk.
fucking this. That way we can't hear shit coming out of the speak. Whatever, I don't care.
FBI.
But yeah, I was like, like sweet babies is more referring to like everybody that's like watching. Not really, like, I don't think you guys are babies.
No,
but, like,
no.
hopefully you don't think I think you're babies, but you fucking pussies,
Fucking
fucking weirdos. You guys doing it? My bad. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we could start off with the fucking AI conversation.
the fucking computers,
we were having.
dude.
Computers and
Fucking
shit.
computers. Computers become self-aware.
Yeah, they're becoming self-aware and also homophobic at the same time.
See, that's the thing. If a computer can become homophobic, can a computer become racist?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would some computers be racist and some of them not?
Oh, there's all fucking.
And then there's a race war within computers. Would computers start referring to themselves as specific races
That's all I'm saying.
based on their case color? I don't know.
Holy
Based on
Based on the color of their CPU, I don't know.
for real, it'll be like based on their specs.
Their specs. If they're like got really fast RAM, they're black. Okay, I didn't mean that. I gotta state that I didn't actually mean that. Someone's gonna fuck me up. This was the very beginning. This is like 2 minutes and 40 seconds into it, and I'm already saying racist shit.
It's a prank.
It was
It's
just a prank.
Just a camera.
I allegedly think that.
Well, I was gonna say if AI is a thing and they add them into sex dolls and so they react the same as a human being, are we gonna be able to get married to robots? Legally?
People already are.
Yeah. I
Really?
guarantee there's
People, you can get married to whatever the fuck you want to get married
There's
to.
people who've gotten married to themselves. Like,
Shit, I must.
Some
live under a
like
rock.
Asian dude got married to like an animated, like an anime girl basically.
Animated anime.
It was like I think it was a fucking like Hatsune Miku or whatever they call it. It's almost like a AI like anime chick that like sings or something like that. She's basically like I don't know what's the word for it like nowadays. I think it's like I don't even know. It's just like some creepy dudes on a computer like making a chick.
Do stuff.
And she just like is like a pop star basically.
okay.
But she's not real. And they have like concerts and shit, but like she's a hologram.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's weird.
That is weird.
Well.
That's mad weird.
Something to look into.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
If you just search like Hatsune Miku, like you can find some weird shit. I mean, I haven't gotten into that, but like I've seen some like documentaries and shit about it. And, I don't know. Some dude got married to it, so I guess they can. They would just be double husbands.
Can you imagine like
Little
60,000 men like
Little
married
gay.
to
They're only real people, and they both have dicks.
Interesting.
like 60,000 men are married to this one AI dude.
She doesn't even know.
That'd be a big wedding. Doesn't even know. Not
She
even.
didn't even get to consent to this.
Jesus.
Yeah, well, computers.
I just remember because he had like a little like figurine thing, but it would like he could like program it to say things. There was something
That
like
helps.
that. It was
That
something
helps.
along that line.
If you could do that.
Probably very lonely.
This is also similar to like blackmail. You'd be like capture, like kidnap some chick, and then be like, "Say I do." Say it.
Just do it.
Say it, pussy.
No balls.
No balls, you won't. And it's just like, "I do," and you're like, "Fuck it, we're married now, bitch."
Oh, like when we watched fucking Chris Hanson, all brought documents like marry a fucking 14-year-old.
Oh yeah, because he was like, if we get married,
Right.
then we can do whatever.
Like, she was signed off on this contract. It would have been basically consent and that they can get married. I was like, what the fuck?
Chris Hansen is like scary to think about him just showing up to you in person.
Yeah, I'd be like, what I do.
Like if you just he's just like, "Oh shit, is that Chris Hansen? What the fuck did I do?" Like,
Dude, is this a prank, dude?
"How
Please
old
tell
are
me
you?"
it's a prank.
Looking to your left, like, "How old are you?" Fuck.
God damn it.
13?
No, oh, dude, I was at work and a picture of my little cousin. She's like 16, but she looks like she's like apparently 24 because I showed it to Mara and I was like, how old do you think she is? And he's like, 23, 24. I'm like, yeah, she's 16. Fucking weirdo.
That shit do be happening though.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
should be happening.
Kids be like looking a
Way
lot
too older.
Yeah, they look way older than
I
they
look
actually
younger
are.
than I think. Look, I'm 21. I look like I'm like 17, 16 in high school. I'm like, come on.
If you had told me like I'm like a senior, I'd be like, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
probably.
Like, I went to my hometown and I had my flipped ID. There's only like 3 bars there. I went to all of them. I know, like, all these persons at the bars too. Every time I walked in, what the fuck are you doing here? You're not old enough. I'm like, yeah, I am, dude. They'd be like, show me your
Who
ID.
are you?
I'd show my ID and they'd be like, you make me feel old. Literally, all of them said it. Now I'll come back, like they would send their other people I knew just confirm. They'd be like, I don't think you're 21. That's gotta be a fake. I'm like, no, check my shit.
Someone even called his mom.
Someone even called my mom.
Make
Is
sure.
Hunter old enough to be drinking? She's all, yeah. Like, what? Why the fuck are you calling me? Like, dude, you guys are assholes.
You tattle, fucking bitch.
Tell my mom. Just yeah, my mom knew I was gonna go drink. I was like, fuck you guys.
There are like some, I don't know. I've only been to the bar a few times, and I went really recently, and like people are bold as fuck. Like a lot more bold than I thought they were.
Mm-hmm.
Like when drunk or like tipsy. People, I don't know. Like liquid courage is like a legit thing.
Real.
It is.
It doesn't really happen to me, but like
I've seen people get
depends.
extra wild
Yeah.
while drunk. I'm like,
It also depends on what you drink, I feel like.
I think it depends on someone's personality though.
That too.
yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
Well, and if you feel like you need it to be like conversate and shit, then you're gonna need it because
You're also an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink my secret formula real quick.
Oh no! Is that the Jaeger? This motherfucker's out here drinking.
Yeah, that's the one thing I remember. Like all the adults in my life when I was younger drank Jaeger, and ever since I started drinking, I haven't met a single person who's bought or drank Jaeger.
No.
How old are you?
I've had
Listen.
Jaeger like
Old enough is the answer. Old enough is the answer.
Yeah, old enough.
Liar, you're 12.
What?
Can you imagine?
Oh shit.
He just said he's 21.
He's like, oh shit. Chris Hansen on his way.
Where are you?
Chris Hansen's already got the chat logs.
Just fucking behind that door walks in. I'd like to talk to you.
What if?
Have a
bro,
seat.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I'd be shook.
If I was actually 12.
What if he did that shit to his neighbors or whatever? Like he goes over there,
Oh.
just fucks with them. I'd fuck with people if I was Chris Hansen.
Yeah,
Oh god.
all the time.
I'd play pranks in like public. Someone's like at a restaurant and you just walk up and you're like, you just find someone like eating by themselves.
It's like, I know what you did.
You know, just be like, I know why you're here.
I got the text messages.
Stacy's not coming.
What the fuck?
I'm Chris Hansen. Why don't you stay right there? Everyone around him's like, what the fuck is happening? Like, is this guy a predator? Like, that'd be fucked up.
That's every pedophile's worst nightmare. It's Chris Hansen. He's like the Batman of.
He's a boogeyman, dude.
He's the boogeyman.
Motherfucker be hiding under beds and shit in their closet, waiting to strike.
Dude, the funny ones is like when he catches the same person more than once.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, come
He's
on.
like, what the fuck?
No, there was someone that literally he caught him once and he's like, oops. He just said oops.
Yeah, he said
And then the
oops.
second time he caught him, he's like, don't I know you? He's like, oops.
Yo, Kish is like, I guess, I don't know if it's a friend. It's someone he knew. Y'all caught someone he knew. This old guy.
Oh, yeah, that he met on the train or something. That one.
Yeah.
There's like a story about that happened recently, like with a YouTuber.
EDP.
Motherfucking
yeah.
EDP. Eat that pussy 445.
Why do you have to be a bad guy, EDP?
Why do you have to be a bad guy, dude?
Come on, bro.
Apparently, like every news station, or anyone like reported on it, just called him like a hardcore Eagles fan.
Yeah.
Or something like that, and it was just like, what? He's a YouTuber, like he makes fucking everything else, like you can call him a predator, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, I heard the person that like filmed him when he got caught at that parking lot, like
Yeah.
Yeah,
shit's
he's
all
like
over YouTube.
he's super racist and shit,
Yeah,
and
I
like
heard that. Oh.
homophobic, and he uses like the N word like a lot,
I'm like,
and he would just like be live streaming this shit.
Dude.
This shit's funny.
what, did you
I
see
just
the,
saw.
And like his other homie that was with him is just perfectly fine, like nothing wrong
Did you
with
see
him.
the video
Yeah.
of the guy on the airplane, the Burger King cat?
I think so. It
He
was like
he said
he's like,
some pretty nasty stuff, but
oh, I just remember. I think I'm seeing a different video or something.
Kick
Like that. There's
that
some dude.
That's a lot.
off the
There's some
plane.
dude that was like, man, why the fuck everyone's staring at me at the airport? And then it's like him in the bathroom with a Burger King hat on. And he's like late 20s.
It's everyone staring at me. Yeah.
I almost had to kick someone off a plane today
Really?
For why?
about being drunk. Yeah.
I mean, people are like, oh, I'm gonna fly for a couple hours. I don't want to be awake or something. Like, I want to make time go by. They're like, fuck it, just down shit.
You just be pounding drinks at the fucking airport.
Get
Dude.
crossfaded.
They're
as
just
fuck.
paying for $8 beers.
Yeah, off reels. Exactly. I don't know.
There's bars at airports.
Oh, there's a brewery. Which is basically a bar. It's got hella drinks.
Sells
Shelves.
alcohol and shit, so
Yeah.
consider it bar.
Yeah.
I think that, they have a bar. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like a bar.
Could you
I
imagine?
think is it in T4?
Because it's a brewery, so it's based around
Yeah.
alcohol.
Wonder if people just
No,
go
it's
there
on
just
T3. It's like right.
There's-
It's right near where the Panera Bread is. It's like right across from it.
Oh yeah, that one. But there's one.
It's
There's one.
It's
in,
a Santan brewery.
There's one in T4 where it's like just has like a bar around, kind of the same thing. But I've only seen people sitting at the bar.
Do you think people go there just to go to the bar
Airport bar?
instead of the air?
I mean, if you want to
Just
meet
to go to the
people-
airport bar and hit on hot bitches
That
that
won't-
have money.
international people.
International bitches. Ooh, if you can't travel,
Yeah, exactly.
airport bars.
airport
Next
bars.
level. You're paying extra for your drinks and shit, but it's the luxury of getting foreign bitches.
Foreign.
That is true.
Coming to a local airport near you.
You'd be seeing a lot of. I'm trying to think of the most interesting person I've seen at the airport.
Yeah, I'm trying to think also. I think everyone just kind of blends together after
except
a while.
except for when I got off and I was waiting outside in like the front where the cars drop people off, and this dude was walking like in a fur coat with his hands up like this with a joint in his hand, smelled hella like weed, and he's just fucking strolling, having like singing too. And then the security cop on the little scooter thing, like, comes following
The
him.
moped or the fucking the Segway.
He's all, sir, this is a no smoking area. He's like, I do what the fuck I want. That was it. He just kept dancing and walking with his joint. He just
walked away just smoking his joint.
Yeah, I mean, he had already gotten off his plane because someone next to me was all, yeah, that man was on my plane, dropping the N-word and shit. Didn't give a fuck. I was like, nice.
White?
Fuck, sounds like a nice guy, honestly.
Yeah, white old guy.
I'd smoke with him.
He's probably like found out he has cancer or something, so he's just doing whatever he wants till he dies.
Doing whatever the fuck.
I keep waiting for like someone to tell me to put my mask on in the airport so I can tell them to mind the business.
Yeah, for real.
Mind your business.
I work here.
Keep
bitch.
walking.
Oh god,
Let me see your ID. No.
No.
Nah.
Now what?
Nah.
No.
I'm not
Ain't
boarding
gonna
a
happen.
flight.
You're not. You don't work here. You're not authority. You have no reason for me to show you my badge.
And honestly,
So no.
every time I walk into the customer service office without a mask, no one says anything anymore.
Yeah.
They used to. They used to take our temperature.
Yeah. Thinking about that. Yeah. They
Yeah.
used to like when we come in. That was only for like a little bit, and they just stopped doing it because no one cared. They would like assign someone to take temps, but then they're like, "Oh yeah, we're actually busy and we have to do a job.
Yeah.
We don't have time to sit here."
Fucking write down temperatures.
They temperature people that are getting on planes still though. At least
Yeah.
we do.
Yeah.
When I flew Southwest recently, like they didn't temperature me. At no point did I get tempted. Oh, fucking tempty.
Slowly coming out of the fucking stupid pandemic bullshit.
Are we?
Yeah, I don't know how long the mask thing will go on.
I think
like
the mask thing will last
at least
forever.
on flights. I'm thinking about it as like airline shit. I don't know how long they're gonna keep the mask shit.
Yeah.
It has to be until it's like no longer federally mandated.
Yeah.
And I don't know when that is. That yellow is shitty, by the way. But you can still fucking try. I don't care. I mean, black and yellow sounds cool.
Black and yellow. Black and yellow.
Hey, you know what it is? Black and yellow.
Fucking listen to that shit in like 6th grade.
I remember hearing that in like 2nd grade. Because there was this
Isn't it
kid,
like about the fucking Packers or some shit like that? No, not Packers. It's the Steelers.
Someone made
Because
one.
they're
about-
black and yellow.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was like. That it was for that because I think they were having a Super Bowl. They were in the Super Bowl that year. I vaguely remember this because I just remember seeing the commercial for Super Bowls and shit like that, and they were playing that song. So I don't know if they made it for that or not. The fuck, I want that.
What, this red?
I thought you were just gonna leave a red dot. In the
Yeah, I
middle.
know. I was like,
Was that dope?
Yeah, it was dope.
Well, I'm gonna.
I'll have you know that's what I want. Okay. I just want only the red dot on my middle finger though.
Oh yeah, my plan for after I quit is I'm going to park. What terminal is right there next to our gates? You know, the ones.
Oh,
with
next
the
to our gate.
cars?
That's Terminal 3
That
parking.
is parking. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go on the top, and I'm gonna burn a poster that says "fuck you," and you're gonna take a picture from the ramp, so it's just like a person standing on the top of a parking garage holding a sign that says "fuck you," because it just seems like something I need, like, you know, in those
For context, on
for
the
photos when you
for-
don't know what to say. You
no,
just
I'm talking about the people that don't know what the fuck you're talking about at all as far as location.
Yeah.
No, like so this location, our ramp is like the airport where you see the planes like fucking parked on the ground, the tarmac. I don't even know fucking whoever. My dad keeps calling it that, and I don't know what to tell him. Side note, he also calls like ramps and shit half pikes.
half pikes.
And I'm like, Dad, it's not a pike, it's a pipe. Anyways, the ramp is like consists of like basically 2 gates, and they're like pretty wide, but the parking garage for Terminal 3 is like right next to our gates, like just divided by a road basically.
Basically, a bridge.
Like a bridge. That's basically what goes this, and there's a road that goes underneath it. But like you can just like sit in one of the levels, like any of the levels of the parking, and just like watch us very closely.
Yeah.
Like from the edge of our ramp to the parking is like not even 50 yards or anything like that. It's just like you could just stand there and watch people do shit.
Just like watching these people just.
At one point, I do remember working a flight, and I looked up and there was like some chick standing on top of a car, on the top deck of the parking garage, and she was just dancing, and like there was some dude just standing there next to her, like looking up, like confused.
Maybe.
And then we were all just like, yeah, woo, and we were just yelling really loud, and then she looked back and then she was like, yeah, woo, and she got excited too, and we were like, all right, whatever. And then we continued on with our day because that's not the craziest bullshit we've seen.
I'm surprised you guys haven't seen someone die yet.
Same.
I've almost witnessed death a handful
I
of
mean,
times
yeah,
at this place.
almost.
That's
witnessed.
what she tells me. I'm like, yeah, this dude almost got sucked into the engine. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck? Hey, but Jaime said me and Chrissy can take a picture in the engine, like sitting on it, so we don't do that. Some don't.
I'll bring my camera to work.
Your nice camera?
That one.
On Thursday?
Takes pictures.
On Thursday?
I can do it on Thursday. I can just bring it any day, honestly. And if you just decide you want to take pictures, like you can do it.
Well, I'm not gonna be there after Thursday.
I know.
I'm not gonna be there tomorrow.
I'm talking about like
in general.
Oh, you're not there any days before your last day? Oh, what the
Today
fuck?
was the last one.
Damn, what the fuck? I didn't even know it was that soon.
Yeah. It's pretty
You
soon.
gave him like 1 week notice.
Yeah. You didn't see the end of it? I was like, sorry, this was a hard decision, but every time I asked my advice-giving friends, they just said, damn. And so my last day is Thursday. I don't know. It honestly was a really quick decision because I was like, stay and... Because I really like... I mean, it's cool working next to planes. It's fucking sick.
They'd let you come back if you wanted to, honestly.
Oh, yeah. Tommy texted me right after I sent that and was like, 100%, if I work for Global, when you want to come back, taking you back right away. I was like, probably same with Vincent. So, I mean, I don't think... And same with Jeff. He's all, I'm going to cry, my friend. Shut the fuck up.
My friend, I am going to cry. You're going to make me cry. Jeff is only 29. You know that?
He looks like
he's 39.
Yeah, pushing 40.
Yeah, what the he's in his 20s.
We'll just age differently.
What the fuck?
What the... Yeah, but like, this man looks like he has like 5 kids, married for 10 plus years.
He has a fiance.
And he's only 29.
He has a fiance.
He has a fiance. Every now and again, I go into that office and he's like on FaceTime.
He got a girl's number with Jaime when they went to go get water.
I know. I think it was like a way of getting an excuse to hit on a girl because he could be like, oh no, it was for Jaime.
Yeah.
Even though he also has a girlfriend.
Yeah, these motherfuckers. It's okay.
Man. You know what? Jaime's our rent manager. You know what he told me? I heard about he was talking about with someone else. He was telling me that he had to like beat the shit out of his little brother. A little while ago, like it was recent, like a couple years recent, and he was like, his little brother, for context, is like 16, 17 maybe, and he was saying that like he was like robbing houses or something like that with his homies, and so he was like, he pulled up to like his little brother's house or something like that, and he was just like, tossed him some gloves, some boxing gloves, and he was like, all right, you and me, if you beat me, I'm gonna leave you alone, you can continue to do whatever the fuck you want, but if I beat you, you gotta cut your shit and like start acting right. And he was like, all right, whatever. And then Jaime like fucking beat the shit out of him.
Whipped his ass.
He like knocked him on the ground, was beating the shit out of him, and then his friends tried to beat Jaime up and group on him. And he just shoved one and just not one punched the other kid. And I was like, what the fuck? Jaime just rocked up to like some 17-year-old kids, toss him some gloves and beat the shit out of them.
That's funny. That's pretty funny.
Like, this would be a funny YouTube video.
Seeing the fucking kid get
He
one
just
punch by a
randomly
grown
decided
man.
to, like, he just heard this shit and like his first thought was, I gotta straighten my little brother up, but it ended up just being the funniest shit.
His strategy was literally beat the sense into him.
Yeah.
Fucking one shot on a kid, shove one, you just fucking knock one out.
Just one punch, man.
They probably all just looking at this like, damn, this is some movie type shit. We don't want to fuck with.
Damn,
this
we don't want to fuck with Jacob's older brother, Jaime.
This dude's gonna beat our ass.
I don't know what his little brother's name is. I like to hope it's Jacob.
We better start.
I like to hope he's got a really white brother.
Better stop robbing them houses.
For reals, what the hell? Would you ever rob a house?
I want to ask him if he like straightened up afterwards, or if he had to like beat the shit out of him again. What are you saying?
I did the same.
Yeah. What reason would you consider okay to rob a house for yourself? Why would you rob a house if you were going to?
Is there someone still living there, like actively?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they got a strap?
Do they have guns in the house?
Yes, but locked in a safe, and it takes a while to get to them.
What am I robbing the house for?
That's what I'm asking. Like, what is a good, like, why would you rob a house? What's worth it?
What makes robbing a house worth it?
Yeah. For you, like, what would be in that house that
what's
you
the
need
item
that you don't want to...
What's the thing I'm trying to
obtain?
What am I trying to obtain by robbing a house?
I feel like if I'm robbing a house, I'm scoping out, see if I can
I mean,
pull some heist shit.
What would make me rob a house? I don't know. Maybe if I was in like hella debt or something.
For reals, or like homeless, have nothing to lose.
Yeah, if I was like homeless and in hella debt, we could probably like rob houses.
I'd try to rob.
But I would like do it good, you know.
Yeah.
I'd like try to not break like any shit. Like most people just like leave their doors open. Honestly.
True.
Like a lot of people leave their door unlocked. And so you just fucking walk in.
Even their car doors.
True.
And you could go during the day, or like, I mean, you scope it out. You see when they leave, and then you just like fucking do it when they're not home.
But what if? I think I would do it. Hairless cats are really expensive. If you got like addicted to drugs or something. Hairless cats are really expensive.
For a hairless cat?
And like they're really hard to find.
So it won't take
really
much
expensive.
For you
they
to rob
probably
a house.
Wouldn't even want it. Well, I'm just saying, like,
not just a house, but a cat.
Like,
you're stealing
like
your
if somebody owned the cat and you're trying to rob it, you're trying to steal the cat.
You're just stealing their cat. You just
or are you
there
trying to steal money to buy a cat?
No, steal the cat because they would just think they would think that the cat ran away. Maybe the cat got out.
No.
Backward ass story.
I'm just saying, like.
I would just think the cat ran away, huh?
Yeah, because that happens to my friend. They have a cat, and
But was it hairless? I bet if you had a hairless cat and it's worth that much, though, you'd be like, you're staying in the house all the time.
Oh, definitely. Well, they get sunburned by the sun.
Yeah.
So it technically
then why would
wouldn't...
the cat go out?
Yeah, why would the cat run away in the sun then?
There's holes in your story, Taylor.
Well, they wouldn't figure that out. They would just be like, missing cat poster.
But what happens? You just post some pictures of you with this hairless cat you just got the day they lost it.
I would go to a different state for this.
Where the fuck did Big G the Sphinx go?
Big G the Sphinx.
No, Big G.
Big G, where you at?
Big G.
I don't know.
Stands for gargoyle because that's what he looks like.
I think it's
an old man.
That's what I'd name it. Big G.
Big G. There's a dude who robbed, like, I was watching a video about it. He's basically just showing how he robbed, like, 50 banks with just a plastic toy gun. He said he'd just walk in and said, if anybody tries to go outside, I got people waiting out there with guns, they will kill you. Like, So just give me the money or whatever. And he would just go in there. He would just spray paint a plastic gun, like a toy gun, and rob a whole bank. And he said there's never anybody outside or anything. He'd just go hop in his car and drove away. Robbed 50 banks doing it. Never got caught.
That's fucked.
I was like, is that easy?
Not anymore. Well, was that before that one bank robbery that like
Probably.
allowed cops to carry like more lethal guns? I guess.
Probably. I don't know.
Yeah, that's some shit. Robbing a bank in armor.
I didn't really hear much.
Did you
about
see?
that,
There's like
honestly.
shit that
was-
happened in
was a
Brazil.
Back in the day, but they had full body armor, so the cops were just fucking shooting at them, and it wasn't working because they just boink, 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 you know, and they just kept shooting cops. Yeah, it's wild. You should watch it.
Now they have to use baby piercing rounds. Armor piercing. Baby
piercing.
killing rounds.
Baby. It's probably
you
just
doing?
some dude trying to rob a bank to feed his baby.
Doing art. Hudson, shut up.
For sure is.
Did you ever listen to Duncan Tracell's podcast?
Every once in a while, we've listened to more of his podcast with Joe Rogan, but I
Yeah.
want to listen to more of him.
I like his podcasts are trippy to listen to, honestly.
I can see
Guaranteed he's a
that.
trippy dude.
Yeah, like just the intros and just the random tangents that it goes off of, and like the whole like the actual episode won't start for like 20 minutes.
Really?
Because it's like intro, he just like he has like modular synthesizers that he makes music with, and just like randomly just play a song that he made, and he's like singing on it, and it'll like open with that, and then it'll go to him and he's like just talking about random shit,
I want to do that.
That'd be pretty cool.
and it just like keeps going like that, and then he finally is like, let's get into this episode with my favorite friend and a meditation teacher. Like, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, if you have to do a podcast like consistently.
But it's just because I like listening to like him, his voice. I like his voice. It's kind of
Yeah.
it's
fun.
different.
It's different. I've seen like what he actually looks like, and it's like not at all
No.
what he looks like.
Because the first time I heard him was on Midnight Gospel.
Yeah, same. Midnight Gospel. If you haven't watched it, like, is very good. Definitely check it out. It's like an animated podcast, but like, yeah, when I saw him on that, I thought it was like a kid
Me too.
or something like that, like
Or just some
voicing it.
young person. I
Yeah.
expected some like young ass person. I was like, this dude just be speaking wisdom though. I'm like, see a picture. I'm like, he got big ass beard and shit. I'm like,
Just big
Oh,
ass
really?
like salt and pepper beard.
for reals.
But yeah,
Looks
it's like-
nothing like you thought he'd be.
Duncan Tracell.
That's a soothing ass voice though.
It's fun. It makes me feel safe.
It does.
Yeah. That's why Joe Rogan lets him come to his house even if he's not there.
Really?
That's what he said. He's like, yeah, you can come over and use my salt tank anytime you want.
Salt tank. The fuck is a salt tank?
You don't know what that is?
No.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
wait, is
the
it as
thing-
like as floating?
Floating tank.
Oh, it's
Sorry, the sensory deprivation.
Yeah,
tank.
sensory deprivation tank. Oh, I was
Yeah.
like, salt tank? What the fuck?
I just know there's salt in it.
I immediately imagined like a fucking like a rock salt rock carved out, and there's just a water in it. People just sit in there and just
That'd be
absorb
fucking-
sodium.
Can you do that? You can, if you swim in a salt.
You probably
Like,
get
you
sodium
absorb
poisoning or
sodium?
some shit like that.
You think so? Because
I feel like there's you can always have too much. of
well,
something.
Yeah.
there's a documentary.
You
of
can
these
die if you have
people-
too much air.
Yeah, these people go in the lake where they find salt and sell salt and shit, and they have to put on. He has to put on like some. I don't know if it's cocoa butter, but it's some like type of lotion. Shit ton of it all over his body before he gets in the water to scoop it out. Because he still has to get in the water to scoop it out
Is
the
it the
bottom.
Dead Sea? Because I
I
was like,
think- I don't
people
know,
like,
it's,
if you go in the Dead Sea, it's
foreign.
like in like Egypt or whatever, you'll die in like 15 minutes. They said if you're just in that water, and it's just salt water, but it's so like diluted with salt. I guess it's dehydrates you in a fucking desert. Yeah, you're gonna die.
Your body starts absorbing it, and then all it has is fucking salt.
Salt. Turn into salt, man.
Oh yeah, so
You just die and be consumed into a single salt crystal, and then they harvest you.
I saw that if we actually get people to Mars, then people will start having babies, which then means that the humans are going to evolve to space. Do you think we'll look different?
We might grow like gills or something like that to breathe like the.
But if we have a tank
I don't know.
head for each baby, they would be breathing oxygen.
Tank head.
like an astronaut.
On Mars.
Astronaut helmet. Jesus Christ, I'm naming.
Well,
shit
Mars is like
different.
the closest planet to Earth.
True.
Their
That's habitable.
atmosphere is like 1.5 of ours or something like that, or whatever the fuck that means, or it's like minus 0.5 or whatever of ours. So that it's like not moon jumping, but like a little. You can jump a little higher, and like it's just like a little bit more weightless.
Probably make humans weaker.
Yeah, your bones would definitely get weaker. We would probably get shorter. No, we would actually get taller. Because, like, your muscles and shit wouldn't be so contracted and there wouldn't be so much gravity working on it. Because, like, your like, spine is like this, and there's, like, some little shit in the middle. And then if you just, like, stop the compression on it, like, it'll get a little bit longer. That's why, like, if you hang, you can, like, hang it from your, like, feet or something like that, and it's, like, stretch your back, and, like, you can get, like, a little taller, like, afterwards. But, yeah, I feel like we'd probably... like grow taller and like lengthier.
Definitely get way skinnier though.
Yeah, taller,
way
lengthier,
weaker.
Skinnier. Hair color might change.
Yeah.
Unless we somehow like made like gravity like
Yeah, I feel
figure
like
out gravity and
hair color might get darker because I don't know. I'm just thinking dark hair. Maybe hair would just be black.
That'd be crazy.
Everybody just has black hair and they're tall and skinny.
they probably have very pale skin.
And their lungs are probably really good though because you have to adapt. Like, I'm assuming at this point, like they're adapted to like breathing Mars air or something like that, or not, and just in spacesuits for everybody that gets born there.
And it's a weird thing about people going to Mars.
Yeah, that might happen in our
Oh,
lifetime.
we'll definitely see it in our lifetime.
Then there would be a business of spacesuit making for like everybody.
Would there be
because
designer spacesuits?
Yeah, there would be designer spacesuits. And this is assuming we don't adapt to breathing Mars air.
So we're just like.
And so everybody just conforms and buys the new and improved spacesuit from Gucci.
Could you imagine being like one of the firstborn generations on Mars? You're just stuck in a spacesuit your whole life.
Yeah, honestly.
But I mean, they wouldn't know.
They wouldn't know that it's different. That would just be their life.
Yeah, damn.
There would always be like that few, like a rebellious group that wouldn't buy the spacesuits and they just adapted to breathing the Mars air already. Oh.
Wow.
The mutations.
Yeah, then there would be like the fucking Chads and shit of Mars.
Oh my god.
Yeah, are we really gonna take our human qualities to another place and try to like?
Yes, of course.
I know, but
Well, I mean,
like,
it's
We're
like
not
a
gonna
dead ass
change
place anyways.
just because we go to a different place.
but I wonder. I mean, Elon was like, "Oh yeah, we're just gonna send like regular people. It's not necessarily for the rich." So, is he gonna do like some kind of like IQ test or like personality?
You definitely want
test?
smart people.
Yeah, it
there.
must be like
Yeah.
it must be an IQ test, or he's just gonna be like fucking whoever replies.
Whoever wants it, bro.
Whoever
First
replies
come,
to my
first serve.
Twitter post within the next 24 hours, I'm gonna go through and randomly select one.
for go to
I'm gonna
Mars.
send you guys to fucking Mars. Good luck.
Good luck.
Have a fun trip.
That would be wild. Would you do it?
Yeah.
Do it?
If I got selected by Elon to go to fucking Mars.
I mean, if I ever got to come
goodbye,
back,
goodbye
yeah.
Earth life. I'm just gonna start anew in Mars.
I don't know if I would do it. I mean, if I would definitely go to space if I had a choice, though. If I could come back to Earth, if I like went to orbit the Earth or something, just to see if the Earth's fucking really round. just see what space is like, you know.
Just to confirm.
Just to confirm.
Thoughts.
Take a camera and show
Take
all the
some
flat
pictures
earthers they're
for your
wrong.
boys.
Yeah.
Bring a live stream set up so you can
For
fucking stream it live.
Imagine live stream. I mean, I guess they
No, here's what I was.
You'd be hella famous if you were the first moon streamer.
moon streamer.
Fucking.
Yo,
Today I'm
pad.
doing as many backflips as I can.
I saw that.
We're cooking food. It's just a freeze-dried ice cream
For
sandwich.
reals, bro.
This lady was talking about how they use the bathroom in space, and basically they have to sit on a seat and plug something, so the bowl is just suction, so it sucks the poop out of you.
I think I saw the same video.
Could you do that?
It was like it had to create enough vacuum with your
Yeah.
ass.
It's just
Imagine like how small the seat must have been.
Oh, it's small, yeah.
Or just like a really strong
See, that's what I
vacuum
think
cleaner
about,
trying
like-
to eat your shit.
I could.
The second you poop, you don't even get the satisfaction of
pulls you
turning
through
around and
the-
seeing how big of a fat log you made.
oh my god.
It would just be like cutting your logs off right as they come out.
Can you imagine clogging a toilet
window? Oh yeah.
in space?
What?
Clogging a toilet in space. Bro, don't go in the bathroom. There's shit and piss flowing
Don't go
everywhere,
in there,
bro.
dude. Don't go in there. I
It's floating
swear.
everywhere, dude.
Give it like an hour.
They go, it's just floating. A giant turd just floating around the spaceship, bro.
What the fuck clogged the toilet, dude?
Your piss is just fucking the toilet, nasty toilet water, just different.
It's just like
dribbles
it's just like a shit inside of a toilet paper just floating around.
Smack someone in the
Some
face.
dude's just fucking like typing it.
It's just
It's
smack.
in the back of the head or some shit like that.
What's up, bro?
The
This
fuck turns around and fight, dude. It's a fucking
piece
turd.
of shit. I would fuck that. I'd hate to be. Dude, you'd be so pissed at that dude who clogged that toilet. How would you even get rid of it?
You know what? The rest of the time we're up here, you have to shit out the hold.
Oh god.
That-
Well, that's what I was just about to ask. Is like,
You have to use the butt flaps in the space suit.
I think everyone kind of turns around and looks. So would they leave like a little window and like the tube that throws it out to space is like right underneath, so you can kind of just like
Bye.
Could you imagine?
make sure, because I mean, seeing your poop, you know, like how you're eating and how
It's
know
like
healthy you are.
later.
Imagine just
Gotta
like.
birth a child sometimes, you know. Like,
Imagine if there's like ever like space cars or something. You're just driving in space and you just see this
hit by a space
frozen,
turd.
yeah, this frozen space turd that's been floating in space for like 100
Breaks your
of years.
windshield, then you gotta call auto glass. You gotta call your alien space glass
For reals, call your insurance.
repair, and you gotta call your spaceship fucking
What
insurance.
happened? I got hit by a space
You
turd.
gotta go to space fucking road court.
Fuck that.
That's gonna be interesting.
You go sit in space DMV.
There's a oh, I can't remember that show. Yeah.
Space DMV. You think if aliens ever came to the planet, there'd probably, I guarantee, you think there'd be racism against the aliens? It wouldn't even be race against humans no more. It'd just be like,
Like
Yeah,
if
it's like-
aliens was just chilling like another race.
yeah,
I don't know. It depends.
like
how
humans
cool,
is
depends how cool they are.
true.
They got like fucking powers and shit they could just do. They're obviously the superior race.
Yeah. But what if they're just like little smart motherfuckers? They ain't strong, but they ain't like telepathic. They're just stupid smart. Just
Yeah.
nerds.
Cause like you're
nerds.
going to elementary school, you're trying really hard, and all of a sudden aliens show up and answering every fucking question. They
This all
put on a
knows more
test.
than the
They have
teacher.
to have alien
Yeah.
class. They start doing alien segregation.
Completely different mathematics and everything.
They would 100% become racist against the aliens
Yeah.
because
yeah.
they're superior.
Exactly. I mean, that's where it all starts. In a way. I Not really.
Maybe
but,
that's why
Explain
they
to me
made-
how it all starts. Explain to me how racism works, Taylor.
I
Thank you. That
that
was racism by Taylor.
The government, not the government, but I mean, you have two groups. A group of people that are like, if you don't talk about racism, racism won't be a thing, and then you have this group that's like, if we don't talk about racism, we can't end racism.
Racism just comes from stereotypes, I think.
Stereotypes, yeah.
Definitely stereotypes.
Where did we get the stereotypes?
Snoop Dogg.
From you doing it. All right? You're doing this stupid bullshit. All of you know. White people. Fucking goddamn it.
Y'all some cringe motherfuckers.
Especially the white dads.
Oh God.
Out here like, oh, nice lawn, Jared. Oh, thanks, Kenneth.
You want to come over later? Go put the new engine in?
We're having a barbecue tonight. With the
the
old ball and
Wickenburgs.
chain. Want to come over for a nice grill?
You coming to my Super Bowl party?
Yeah, I'll bring the hot dogs. Be there at 5.
Honestly, can't wait though to be that dude just has a really nice lawn. You're just like proud of your lawn.
Start talking shit and dad.
Shit and dad.
You talk shit to other dads, but in dad speak.
It's like, hey, I got the new
like,
John Doe lawnmower.
Struggling over there with that pull cord. Can you get your lawnmower started? All right, I'll come over here. I'll give it a go. And he's like, no, man, like it's fine. Like I can get it. He's like, no, I'll go over here. I'll give it a go. And gets it one pull in front of his wife.
The disrespect.
He just fucked his wife in front of him, basically.
Oh God.
These things sometimes they get stuck. Just goes back to his yard. Continues mowing his lawn on his stating mower.
Brand new John Doe.
He goes and pulls his lawnmower cord once, gets it started too.
Has all the brand new tools. Everything.
Bad shit.
Oh, you need this
That's
tool?
like the
Yeah.
shit that makes dad wars.
Why
Oh,
don't
God.
moms have like mom jokes? Those aren't a thing.
Yeah, mom
Moms have
jokes
mom
aren't really a
jokes?
thing. It's because moms aren't creating. Women aren't creating.
Women aren't funny.
They're not funny.
Women aren't funny. It's kind of, we've already gone over this. Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer.
Well, it's that one fat chick from that's those singing shows, those singing movies, whatever the fuck.
Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, that one fat chick from Pitch Perfect. She's just not funny. Yeah, like most of the female comedians, honestly.
Most.
There's like some funny, but like it's just they
You
know.
have to crack a lot of like sexual jokes to be funny. Because then it's like, yeah, woman, sex, funny. You know?
Because that's what the dudes just be thinking about.
Exactly.
They're just like woman, sex, dick hard.
Funny.
Funny, haha. Anything said by woman that make me think this is funny.
Men, funny. Men laugh.
Ha ha. That's literally what all the crowds are. It's not even anything else. It's just people sitting there hearing a pussy joke.
Yeah. But I think men are funnier because they think way less. So it's like their brains just like the
Has
monkeys
more
with
room
the
for humor.
What's like a classic fucking female comedian joke? What something about like
You know
her
how
being
men don't have to have their period? No, I don't know.
It's usually something about them being a whore. Honestly, I've heard that a couple
Yeah.
or
of
their
those.
children.
They're
I
just
feel
like, oh,
yeah, or their kids.
all them dudes. It just
Or
basically
like-
slides in. I'm so loose, basically.
Or what else is?
Fit a whole carrot in there and lose it.
Yeah.
And I lose it. God, I don't know. The only like female comedian I actually keep up with is remember that one Vine of that like really tall like fat white girl? She's like in a bro tank. She's like, "Hey, you got a cigarette?"
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's a comedian now, and she's pretty funny. She's pretty fucking like I
Was
don't
it
know.
like the
Hey,
trailer
you got a
park?
cigarette?
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
trailer park.
Trailer Park Tammy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I follow. And like she had some skit with her friend where they I don't it was a gender reveal, but she put the powder color of whatever it was a boy. So she put blue powder in her butt crack, and then it was like all nice, like all those people, and then her just butt ass naked on the ground and just farted. Everyone was like, "It's a boy."
Jesus,
That's fucking great.
That is pretty
That's
funny.
fucking great. I wonder how long she had to wait for that fart.
Imagine showing you're just that child of those people, and you're just like, yo, here's your gender reveal. You just farts. Your mom's just farting.
Imagine looking back at the video of your gender reveal and you seeing your mom fart out your color.
Fart out your color.
and then cheering afterwards. Like it's probably the only time people are farting and also cheering immediately after.
That's why it was so funny.
People were probably just like, oh, yay!
Wait, is that a little piece of shit?
Half the people are probably didn't even know what the fuck was going on. They just thought she was getting naked again.
For reals.
And then she just farted and.
Do you imagine you have no
That's-
idea
yeah.
how that's gonna go, and you just walk like this woman just farts out the like color, and you're just like, what?
Honestly.
Like you're a friend of someone's like cousin, whose cousin that is.
Yeah, you're just like, what
you just
the
show up
fuck?
because they're like, oh, like I'm going to my sister's like gender reveal.
You wanna
wanna
come?
And then they show up.
You're just like, what
What the fuck? You're like, cool fart, funny. Oh, monkey, funny.
funny
Fuck
man
you.
laugh,
Poopy, haha.
stinky.
Oh, stinky. Oh, poopy, funny.
Oh my gosh, what's that even from? I've heard it
It's
so many
the
times.
One monkey. It's the one brown,
It's like the big ass.
brownish reddish
It's a
monkey.
big ass fucking monkey with like the big
Yeah.
ass lips.
And like small hands, arms. Small
Yeah.
Stinky.
Uh-oh, stinky.
Oh, stinky.
Fucking monkeys, dude. It's
Oh,
in
monkeys.
Monkeys do some weird shit, dude.
Weird.
Monkeys.
I saw a monkey kissing the belly of a baby monkey, making it laugh. And that monkey was laughing, like, you know. Yeah, that shit was wild.
Monkeys, like, there was like a study done with monkeys. I don't know what kind, but they started giving them currency. Like they taught them to use currencies,
Did they use them?
and like I think they just started giving them coins, and since they couldn't eat the coins, they just started collecting them, and then they started like figuring out that like people wanted them, and so people were just like trading them as a currency. All these monkeys.
What?
And so they were like paying for food from each other, and like they had prostitution.
Really?
There was like bitches like going out for coins.
This a real study?
Yeah.
What?
It was like they were like, what the fuck is happening, dude? And it's like I'm pretty sure it's happened like in the wild, like in packs of monkeys and stuff like that.
Monkeys are weird. They're in the Stone
Also,
Age.
monkeys are weird because they just rape anyways.
Yeah.
Like a strange amount of animals rape
Rape.
each other.
Yeah.
Have you seen the South Park episode where they all give like the monkey a shit ton of money?
No.
No, it's literally what you just were like talking about, but the South Park episode. Like,
I've never seen it.
really?
Uh-uh.
Oh, it's funny as shit. I ain't gonna lie. Wait, yeah. I'm
Imagine I just
positive it's South
recalled
Park.
like a distant memory and I made it up. Fuck.
Yeah, one time I can't think of anything. That's cool. Sounds cool. But I can say
It's alright, you could just say "uh-oh, stinky" at any point. I'll just start
Uh-oh,
laughing.
stinky.
Just forget what to say. Just say "uh-oh, stinky."
Wow. What's on your bucket list?
I don't know. Probably like travel.
Yeah.
Maybe like go to Japan, go to Australia, like.
Let's go see cool places.
Yeah, go see the places like I want to see, and I don't really care about fucking all the other ones. Like, I don't know, like all the foreign other places. I don't know.
Like third world countries.
I don't want to go there.
Hell
I
no.
don't really think I want to go to Brazil.
No.
Nothing against people from Brazil. I mean, I just don't feel like
Middle
there's
East.
much there. Yeah, like
Nah.
I don't want to go there. Nebraska, like why do I don't know if I can get. I think they got it's fucking corn.
Corn.
You seen that video? I think it was like a Vine or something like that. Where this dude just like driving by a cornfield and he's like, yeah, fucking corn, yeah, fuck yeah. No. And then it's like the corn ends and it's wheat and he's like, oh boo, fuck you wheat, ew, fuck you. That's what I think of when I think of Nebraska. There's no other reason because other than I know they grow corn there, but they grow corn everywhere.
It's crazy how we don't digest corn.
I remember the first time.
It's weird how we like it as food, but our body doesn't.
No, do we even get any nutrition from corn?
Not much.
No, because you can see it.
Yeah.
You can't really.
Just.
I wonder if it's a matter of like if you just like were to like chew it up finer or something like that. It wouldn't like have to work as hard to digest it, and it could.
Well, isn't there? I think I've eaten a food that's like shredded corn with like this cream and that like red shit that they sprinkle on it, but in a soup form.
Oh, looking like a tortilla soup almost.
Yeah, I got it at a swap meet. In Spanish, I didn't know what it was.
I know what you're talking about. They used to sell it at Fry's. I used to stalk it on the shelves.
Fries.
Because it was a deli item. I liked that place. In a way, I liked that place because of how easy it was.
It's the nicest fries I've ever been to.
It was mostly because like how easy it was to like get everything I needed. Yeah. It was just like I go to work if I need anything. If I know I'm gonna like get fucking stoned later, like snacks right here.
That's how it was when I was working at Walmart. But it's just like
and like I could get like just random shit. I don't know. I honestly allegedly stole a lot of shit from that place.
I allegedly stole a lot of shit from Walmart too.
Did you work there?
Yeah.
Nice. Like a lot. So I was in the deli, right? And exciting, man. It's fucking my right arm. Very strong. And I don't know, I just get like towards the end of my deli man career, I was just like slicing people like a shit ton of meat and then like making it like it was like 2 pounds, like they wanted 1.5 pounds, and I was just like slice them like way too much. And then I'll just lift up on the scale and like punch in the number so it would like print out the label with like the
correct like pound amount they
want.
Want. Just give them free.
And I just give them like a bunch of free meat or like every couple slices I'd be like, this one's for me. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna go in the back into the fridge where no one's gonna bother my ass.
I always wanted to learn how to use one of those things because it looks so satisfying.
A slicer. It is, but it's also like not as smooth as you think it is.
Really, probably got them.
Because like it's still like slicing, like cutting through something.
Yeah.
But you feel like resistance a little bit when you go through stuff, but it's not much. It's like barely noticeable, but like you can still feel it. So it's not like that. But I could go fucking fast as shit like on that. Yeah. It was I was the fastest person that worked there.
I had to get a pound of fucking turkey and a pound of pepper jack cheese
every week. He probably didn't even eat all of it, did he?
It was for my boss.
Yeah, he probably didn't even eat all of it, did he?
No, and then he would like, he would always do that.
Like he would just use the same list as last week or something like that.
And then I would buy
the same exact shit and he already has it.
I'd buy it, I'd go to his house and I'm like, this motherfucker already has a bag of Brussels sprouts. Why does he want more? They're all bad, I get that, but like, eat them. And it would just happen. It would keep happening for like 3 weeks, then he'd like make something.
Would you just like throw away the old ones and just put it?
I'd wait till they were like pretty bad, because I'm like, you know how some like adults are just like, it doesn't go bad. eat it. And then, yeah, but his strawberries would always go really bad. Anyways. It's fun, stocking someone else's fridge, seeing all that food. Sometimes you get grapes, I'd be like...
I would just start, like, taking the old items.
I should have done
start
that.
taking that shit home.
But then...
Just replacing it.
I don't know. I never knew if he was, like, watching all of his stuff very closely or not. Cause,
He's like, I wanted 7 boxes of Cheerios.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, no. If I bought the wrong, like, Oreos or something, he'd notice that shit. Because that's what he ate a lot.
Because
Was
he just comes
I
home
always
fucking
got-
drunk.
Yeah, no, and eat Nutella and graham crackers.
Oh, diabetes.
He got Capri Suns, mint. Oh no, and then he got the mint Oreos.
Mint.
Capri Suns.
Anyways,
Sometimes I enjoy a good mint Oreo.
really
Sometimes.
maybe the thin ones, but too much
Sometimes.
mint cream, I'd be like.
I have to be in the
mint.
correct mood, and I never eat all of them.
I've never
Like-
liked
Yeah.
mint.
There's always some left over.
Like mint ice cream. I don't know how people love mint ice cream.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Maybe mint chocolate chip
Yeah.
ice cream. I like
Fit
that.
the
Like
fat
like
chunk.
mint chip. I like that. Ice cream. My favorite one. You ever like gone to Water and Ice and like got their ice cream there?
No.
So they sell like thrifty ice cream, and that's like the best ice cream. And it's like
thrifty, like
it's just
Is
like
that a-
that's just a brand of ice cream. A lot of places sell it, but
There's
it's not like I
there's-
just remember growing up and going to this like going to those Water and Ice down the street to like fill up our water jugs, for a water cooler, and like we would always get ice cream when we went, cause Dad would always be like, "I'm gonna go get water," and we'd always be like, "Let's go! We want to come, Dad, ice cream." And then he'd be like, "All right," and then we all get in the car and he just makes us carry the jugs. But like we'd always eat ice cream when we went, and they had like this rainbow sherbet, and that's like the best ice cream I ever
I
had.
love sherbet.
They had like these huge like ice cream scoopers that were like a long cylinder, and they would just like punch it into the ice cream and like pull a lever, and it would like cut it off at the top, so they could just like, or at the bottom or something like that, so it would just be like a single like
Fat.
solid cylinder of ice cream, and they just like plop it on a cone, and that was like
Sweet.
A1, like A1 ice cream.
I love cotton candy ice cream. Certain cotton candy ice cream. Not like Dairy Queen cotton candy. That ain't cotton candy. Like motherfucking. I don't even know when that shit was all like purple, pink, and blue. That
Like
cotton
some
candy ice
basket. What
cream?
about Baskin Robbins?
Maybe.
I can never remember the brand of ice cream I like. Because I've tried so many different brands, because I was thinking I was lactose intolerant for a long time, so I was just like, oh, I'm gonna try this one, I'm gonna try this one, I'm gonna try this one.
My mom used to buy sugar-free ice cream.
Gross.
It was mad gross. So gross.
What's the point of buying
And
ice
sugar-free. She used to always buy regular maple syrup, but a couple of times she
Oh, my
bought
grandma
sugar-free
did
maple
that.
syrup. I'm like,
My grandma did
Mom,
that.
these pancakes don't taste good. Like, why? She's like, what do you mean? I was like, it just tastes
I
odd.
bought it on accident one time.
That
Because
syrup
I thought it
is-
was the regular syrup, and I was like, this
It's
is not good.
disgusting.
No.
Don't ever get this. You have to only get the plain syrup. None of the other ones are good.
No.
There was one that had like butter added into it or something like that, but really
Was
just
it like
dumb
buttermilk?
butter flavoring or something like that. But yeah, it was probably like the buttermilk one, and it's just not good.
Only certain buttermilk's good. This restaurant I used to work at had dang buttermilk syrup. I'm not gonna lie.
They must have.
Yeah, Trail Riders has the dankest buttermilk syrup. But yeah, that sugar-free syrup, that should be a war crime.
I've started to enjoy like coffee ice cream.
Oh, I
Coffee
love
ice cream's
coffee ice
amazing.
I didn't know I liked it because I just never tried it.
My mom always got it when I was younger, but I'd like take a bite and be like, eh.
And I kind of like, I'm a fan of pistachio ice cream.
Pistachio, I've never tried.
Oh, yeah, same.
Same? Okay.
Never-
Pistachio ice cream, coffee flavored ice cream. Not very easy to find, honestly. Like if I go to Fry's or Walmart, like I just, you can't find it. It's only the other ones, like all the other flavors and shit.
I found pistachio a couple times at Safeway, but I've never.
I think I found coffee once, and it wasn't like a actual coffee flavor. It was like some mocha frappuccino something
flavor.
And I was like, okay, whatever, I'll get this one. But I don't know, turned out alright.
So many ice cream flavors.
Yeah. If you think of a flavor, that it's been ice cream.
Oh, guaranteed.
It's been ice cream.
Or jelly beans.
Yeah, like there's not a flavor out there that hasn't been turned into ice cream, I feel like.
They've made vomit into a jelly bean.
Yeah, that's probably been ice cream too.
Oh god, if that was ice cream, I'd like someone all tricked me and
Someone
gave me
just
like
takes a bite out of the side of it.
oh. Ugh, that probably
I would
throw
kill
up.
myself. I think I would. Yeah, I think I would kill myself.
I've literally thrown up off of those like jelly beans, like that jelly bean game.
Really?
I've literally thrown up. I'm like,
I never did it because I was smart.
I did. And the rotten egg was the worst one.
I literally would throw up.
I mean, honestly, my biggest, not regret, but the nastiest thing I guess I've ever done was I was playing Truth or Dare in like 5th grade or whatever in the neighborhood, and everyone like kind of picked on me, and so this was like my moment to like prove that I, you know, can't fuck with me, and they dared me to lick a tire.
You licked a tire.
And
So I didn't throw up when I ate those.
the tire, I feel like it would just taste like rubber.
They're all, oh god, no, it tastes like rubber, yes,
and
asphalt.
dirt. Rubber and dirt.
dirt, and just not
Tar.
Just like, just very. I was just like, just
How
kept
much of
rubbing
it
my
did you
tongue.
lick?
They like
Was it like a good like?
because once I agreed to do it, they're like, oh well, lick like, you know, like not the whole, like halfway, like, you know, keep going.
Oh,
Did
like
you?
Like around the
did?
side of it, you had to look like half.
You licked
What
half.
the fuck?
Why?
That's
That
fucked
was
up.
the fucking Truth or Dare.
A car tire?
Yeah,
That's
a truck
fucked
tire.
up.
A
truck tire?
Which is even worse.
Those are bigger.
And then they were.
There's just
They're also standing around me like, make your tongue has to touch. And I'm like,
I would have just said, nah.
Fucking crying.
no, and
dead
then
tired.
they fucking made fun of me because then my next dare was to hump a bush.
See, that's what happens when you do like one foolish dare. People are like, all right, fuck it, we could just get
And
this
did
dude.
you?
No, that one I didn't do because I was like,
You
trying to
licked a half a tire but didn't hump a
listen,
bush?
I was.
Fucking pussy.
I was so Mormon. I was trying to be so Mormon at the time that I was like, I can't hump a bush. That's against the rules.
Me and the boys would have happily been like, yo, should I hump that bush over there?
Hump that bush, bro.
Fucked up. Those kids were, because then like someone's there was like to teabag someone else.
Jeez,
do it?
y'all playing some weird truth or
This
dare.
is fucked up. This is 5th grade.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was like all the neighborhood kids, so it's like this kid's like still in 3rd grade, and like these kids are in 6th, and you know,
Licked half
just-
a tire.
they were just fucking with us.
The older kids are just like,
Yo, lick that
"Watch these
tire, dog."
retards."
Watch this. I'm gonna make this girl lick half a tire.
I gotta give her something that I'm pretty sure she can do, and it won't be that bad.
It'd be fucking funny.
But with the edge that she'll hopefully agree to.
I'm gonna get
I
this
mean,
kid
I was
to
also close to my house, so I ran home and like in the sink, but it lingered.
Mom,
Oh god, no! That
you
shit
like the tire?
probably fucking work. That shit
You
just
go,
was-
you come back after washing your tongue, and you're playing Truth or Dare, and you say dare again,
hump
and
the
they
bush.
just go, "We dare you to go home."
All right, cool.
And then
Thankfully,
you go home and you eat a lot of pills.
they never did that, but we'd be like, let's play fucking hide and seek, and they're like, yeah, on 2 blocks. They're like, yeah, Taylor's it. 2 blocks of a fucking neighborhood in Tucson. They just left. Just went. And then I
go-
couldn't find him.
They just go home, and hours later they look out, and you're still like, "Where are you?"
No,
Oh,
I'd
where'd
find
you go?
after a while they'd start to come out, but yeah, that shit sucked. It was fun though. It's fun. Ronald McDonald lived down like in the same neighborhood, and we like found out because he like drove his like it had like a whole decked out McDonald's van and everything, so we knew it was him, and we like. It was like, 6 blocks down, so we all this group of kids just like walking and harassed.
You want to hop in my van?
Because I harassed Ronald McDonald on a daily basis.
They're like, come out.
As kids,
Yeah.
this man probably hated his life.
I'll guarantee you.
This man you probably just
fun.
made him so depressed.
That neighborhood probably hated us. in
Made his life
general.
hell. Every time he was going to work, he was like, I hope those kids aren't out there. And day in, day out, you guys are sitting out there harassing.
We know you're Ronald McDonald. Literally all. Yeah, that was fun.
Fucking Ronald McDonald.
Ronald getting bullied as Ronald McDonald
From this.
from Taylor.
She was bullying Ronald McDonald.
You're bullying Ronald McDonald. How do you feel? You're bullying a
I
man
feel
just
like I
trying
had
to
a
sell
great childhood.
I didn't know you were racist.
racist against
McDonald.
clowns now.
I didn't know you were clownist, Taylor.
Clownist, to Ding Dong Ditcher. I don't know. Tucson was fun.
Rap
weird.
scallion.
Tucson was fun and weird.
Rambunctious rascal.
Yeah.
People always say oh, you should visit Tucson when you go to Arizona.
I mean, for a
Why?
As if it's
skate-
if it's somewhere foreign.
if you're a skater, then yeah. Because that's all I've heard. It's like a lot of crackheads, but a lot of skaters. Because it's just like fucking pure, just dry. I mean, it's dry here, but there's definitely more trees. I feel like. Depending on what part of Tucson you're in. If you're like in Vail, you're gonna find all your fucking skater people and people that like, I don't know, do desert shit. I guess like small town upgraded to city. Kind of. But then you go to like U of A and then it gets all weird. Same with Phoenix though. I mean, if you go to Mesa, you meet some really cool people, and then you go to like ASU area and you just see people wearing masks outside. You know,
Don't go straight to Mill Ave when you come here.
that's funny because every time
Like-
someone asks at the airport like, "What should I do?" I have to wait here, and I'm like, "Go to Mill Ave."
Don't rush to
know.
go to Mill Ave when you get here. Do some other shit first.
I mean,
Go ride birds.
Because when you go
Yeah.
to Mill Ave, you're not gonna that's gonna be
Love
your
it
go-to
here.
spot.
That
every
too.
time you are every day you're here, it's gonna be like, oh, go to Mill Ave, and you're not gonna visit anywhere else.
yeah.
Old Town Scottsdale.
Old Town Scottsdale. Or downtown Gilbert. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting.
Downtown
Places
Gilbert
to
is just
go.
really trying to be Western.
Yeah.
I like it though. Well, I went to
Mhm.
Lolo's Chicken and Waffles a couple times. Downtown Gilbert.
Yeah.
Yes. Amazing.
Yeah. That's the only Lolo's I've been to.
I haven't been there. I gotta go there.
It's
Good.
amazing.
It's good. I was so skeptical, and then yeah, it was good. 'Cause I'm
Just you ever walk into a convenience store or just any place and there's just that black woman that's just how you doing, sugar? And you just feel all warm inside, You're just damn,
This
this
is
lady's
life.
an angel. She blesses lives.
Yes.
That's Lolo's.
How you doing, honey? Babe. Vincent's wife.
Yeah, that's been.
You have a good day, sugar. You're just
Everyone,
I feel
everyone just
warm.
calls her mom. It's
Really?
kind of weird.
I know. I
Couple,
was just like,
couple,
hi, baby.
couple of the guys call her, or just hey, don't talk shit. That's my mama right there.
Well, isn't she Rashid's mom? I'm so confused on that
So
because he said Vincent's his dad, but not his dad. It's
I'm pretty sure he's just fucking with us. With you mostly. I'm like 90% sure he's joking, but there is there's a percent in my head where he could not be joking, and Vincent could actually be his dad.
Maybe his stepdad.
But he might be darker if Vincent was his dad.
Yeah, true.
Vincent's kind of dark. He's very tanned.
Very
Very tanned. He's got a high melanin count.
Very tan.
Yeah, I'll have to go. I'll have to go to Lolo's.
Are you guys still going to natives?
Yeah, I am.
Nice.
Are you gonna go?
I don't know. Christy invited me to go tubing, so.
Wait, is Christy not going?
Well, she sent me the screenshot that she was talking to her friend, and they were like, "Let's meet at 10:30," and she was like, "Are we gonna be back before 3?" And they're like, "We don't know." But 10:30 is pretty early.
Like,
if you're going
meet at
tubing,
10:30 or
meet at 10.
If you're going
and go at
tubing down the
10:30.
Salt River, that's like that's like a lot of hours.
It's like 3.
But
That's like
sometimes
we
That's
were
like
there?
3 or 4 hours.
we were cooking through it though.
Yeah, we were.
I've once had that bitch take
Depending on the
5.
day. Yeah,
10:30,
depending on the
11:30,
day.
12:30, 1:30, 2:30.
Depends on the day, depends on the flow of the river, depends on how many people, depends on if you're
But
talking
at
to people.
least 3.5 hours or so.
Yes.
10:30 feels early.
Yeah, that water's gonna be a little cold if you're going at 10:30.
Yeah, a little cold.
I'll mention it. I'll be like, "Don't you guys think the water's gonna be a little cold?"
Maybe we should go later. Oh wait, we have that one plan. Oh, whatever. Guess we just won't go.
Yes, we just.
And she was trying to get people to go with her tubing last second.
Yeah, well,
And we were
she's
just
asking a bunch of people that get called into work on their days off, and don't have days off,
Yeah.
and yeah.
She's just trying to gather a bunch of people to go tubing the next day.
Yeah.
But we were just yo, just maybe schedule for next week.
Yeah.
And then we could just go today, and then you can have more time to plan and go with more people and go tubing.
I want to go well, that's the thing. If we get approved for this apartment, we move in this Saturday, technically.
Oh, that's
We're
really
going
soon.
to the lake, and then I want to go to Grand Canyon.
Wait, did you say you're getting the apartment?
No, I called them today, and they were like, "It takes 24 to 48 hours for them to process your application. If you get approved, we call you." I'm like, "Cool, I'll call back in 2 days." So, just to make sure.
I'll call you back tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep calling you every hour.
I honestly, no, if they don't call me in 2 days, I'm just gonna fucking bug the fuck out of them. And be like, "So, about that." It is on the 2nd floor, though, so that'll be fun. I'll have to, crutch upstairs for a little while. Just a little while. I'll learn. Yeah.
Wheelchair.
It'll be fun.
You should have tried to bargain with them on a bottom floor because you're gonna be handicapped.
Yeah, if I
And try to scoop the better spot.
Well, it's have my own bathroom, or be on the first floor. Or no, yeah. Have my own bathroom or be on the first floor.
Is it
Have
2
my own
bedroom, 2
bathroom.
bathroom?
Yeah. In the long run, I'll be less crippled longer than I won't be crippled longer than I will be. So that's why I want to move in early so I can kind of enjoy
And the wheelchair
it a little bit.
is just so you don't have to walk.
Yeah,
but you can walk.
Well, I use a walker to
use it.
assist with my
To
body
go
weight.
upstairs, you just hold on to the
Yeah,
same rail or
'cause
something like that.
She was saying after I kind of get adjusted, I can maybe put 50% body weight on that leg, so the walker would help. But I'm not gonna do that at fucking
Is this gonna be
Disneyland.
one of your legs?
Yeah, it's just one hip. So, yeah.
So you have one good leg.
Yeah.
That makes
It's
it
great.
a lot. That makes it a lot better.
Well,
I thought it was gonna like paralyze you.
Paralyze.
In my head, I was like, she's gonna be paralyzed.
She's never gonna walk again.
I mean, apparently my measurements are also off in my right hip, but I'm not feeling any pain or anything, so I'm just gonna let it
Could be
rest.
something in your spine or something like that.
I don't know. I don't know if I was born like
I watched too many
this,
chiropractor videos.
Yeah,
I got sucked into that loophole like last year sometime.
I needed to go to a chiropractor.
For real.
For a hot minute, I kind of wanted to be a chiropractor.
Really?
Yeah. But now I don't know what I want to be because I'm
Yeah, you're just working at the airport.
just working.
Just a working man.
Could be a pilot. Great start.
I don't want to be a pilot.
Want to be a flight attendant? I don't know.
Maybe later in my years.
I've thought about it, honestly. That'd be fucking sick.
Maybe when I get older.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Become a pilot.
Because it takes a
start training.
while, and it's cool. You can have your own little small plane. Just pull that bitch out, little one-seater. Just pull it out yourself. Because I've seen a girl, she has like a tiny tow bar for it. And just pulls it, flies it, and goes wherever you want. Pretty much.
I've been thinking about this. This is something that the airplane maintenance guy, the guy that you painted the picture for?
Oh,
Eric, yes, Eric. I keep thinking every once in a while about something he told me. I want to post it on Twitter. But I was going to post, like, I keep thinking about that time when the airplane mechanic told me that when he first started, he was so poor, he was using, he was taking fucking jet fuel and using it to heat his house.
Jesus.
Holy shit. That's fucking sick.
He told me that shit. He's like, yeah, they were just giving us like so many buckets of it. So I just took a little bit of some of them.
That's when they had buckets of it?
I don't know
Yeah, they
what
just
the fuck
suck
he
it out of a tube
barrels or some shit like that. Whatever they would
that's
get.
Crazy.
I don't know. He would just like take a little bit. I think maybe it was like backstock or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, he would just take some, and put it and use it to heat his house.
His house? Fuck yeah.
In your house, some jet fuel.
Resourceful.
It's an engineer.
And I would just be like, I can never escape the smell of jet fuel.
What scared me today is there's that one old white guy and the one old Indian guy that was working today. And I went in their office and I was like, the plane needs brake fans or whatever. And the black Indian dude walked out and the white guy came and kicked my chair and he was like, hey, tell me next time. Don't make it hard on yourself. Because I guess he's fucking stupid or something and doesn't know what he's doing. And he, had to explain everything to him over and over. And I was like, this guy's doing mechanics on an airplane before it flies in the air.
I watched him change the nose gear tires today.
Oh.
They have, a really tiny jack that they just, pump in it. It'll just lift up, the front nose gear.
Yeah, because they would have to. Interesting. I feel like the plane would just go boop on the ground.
It would just...
Without a tire. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, we almost tail-tipped a plane a couple weeks ago. Nice. It was was working a night shift, a Ron shift, and we had a plane come in that was super heavy, and there was only 2 people, me and one other guy, to download it, because we just had another plane come in, and so I hopped in it, and I was throwing bags, and I could see the belt loader getting what is it?
Just
getting higher up.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, we were not this fucking high. I wasn't this low when I got in here. And so I took a peek down and I hopped out and I ran and I looked at the nose gear and it was puh,
I hate that shit looks scary.
And I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
This is the fastest I've tried to fucking run. And I ran up the jet bridge stairs and I was I looked straight at the pilot. It was getting off and I was stop everyone getting off. I was we're looking at a tail tip. if everyone fucking gets off.
Stay. Because there's a large cylinder connected to the plane, over a smaller cylinder.
Yeah, so
pipe.
like the nose gear, how it works is it's like hydraulic.
Yeah.
So you have like the two wheels in the front for like an Airbus, and then it's like it's connected to like a, I don't know, some just like a regular pole that holds them.
Yeah,
And then another hydraulic cylinder that goes on top, and I think one more is on top, so they like compress for like shocks. But when they come in, they're like usually like kind of pressed down because there's a bunch of people on there in bags and shit. And if people start getting off of like the front, because the people deboard from the front to the back for some fucking reason, the plane will just like slowly get lighter in the front. And if the bags are like all in the back of the plane, like it'll just start shooting up. And once it hits like a certain spot, it can't go up anymore, like the shock. So the whole plane just tips.
Does it tip like this? Or?
Yeah, so it'll
The
tip
front
and
of
like the tail of the plane will hit the ground.
Yeah.
And the whole front will go up.
Yeah, so just go woo.
So it's pretty it's pretty crazy, and it like costs a lot of money
Yeah.
and damages and shit like that.
Damn.
Yeah. But like, I remember
You basically like lose your job if that shit happens.
Yeah.
Because like you're either gonna get super hurt in it, and you might not get fired because you got hurt on the job.
Yeah.
But like.
I remember one time I was talking to Jaime was telling me to do something. We were standing right next to the tow bar in the nose gear, and like it's like seeing a fucking ghost. Like it like moved, and we were both like, "Did you see that?" Fucking looked and just like stared at it for like 5 minutes, waiting for it to do it again, just to make sure.
You see that?
Yeah.
Plane just up and down.
Yeah, it does that too. Yeah. But planes, I'm gonna miss it. I don't know why, because today's like the first day before my last day. I was like looking around, just like I was standing outside, and Tommy's like, "You can go inside. Like we don't need you out here." And I was like, "I'm just soaking it in. I don't want to like not stand next to planes anymore. It's pretty cool. Big.
Airplanes are pretty sweet.
They're pretty sweet. That's what makes the job honestly worth it. That's why the people that stay probably.
Airplanes are cool as fuck. And it's cool to like say that you work with airplanes.
Like,
though most of the time I go like, oh yeah, I work in the airline industry or whatever, like I work on airplanes and stuff like that. They're like, oh, it's like the guy that throws the bags. Every time, like, oh, so the guy with the bags.
I always tell people,
and I'm like, it's not just the bags.
It's not just.
It's a
the
lot
bags.
more than that.
It's a lot more than just fucking bags. I had to clean up human shit the other day.
Oh yeah, what happened? I need to know this.
So I was working a flight. I don't know where the fuck it was going. Probably like Vegas or Los Angeles or something like that. But it was like 25 minutes to departure, and I had sent Matt to like go do labs because this was when Vincent, our other supervisor, was like getting really pissed at like everybody not just doing water and labs on every plane no matter what, because I guess we just weren't doing that shit. And so I was like, all right, go fucking do labs. And then he brought around the lab cart, and he just connected it like normal. Everything was fine. And then he like started dumping it, and it just like started coming out the back.
Out the back, just
Like
through
out
a hole or something?
the dump tube. So like the tube we'd connect to like the septic tanks and like empty it with. And it just started coming out of that, and he just didn't notice. And so he just kept dumping it like normal. And then I just walked over, and I was like, what the fuck is that smell? Because I was just like, I wonder if someone's like dumping into the septic tank or so or whatever. And I looked over, and I just see a fucking, like, it's like a 10 by 10 foot, like, fucking pool of shit and piss on the floor. And I just yelled at him. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Stop. And he's like, and he looks down. He's like, oh shit. And I was like, yeah, fucking stop it. Like, turn the lever or whatever. And yeah.
What'd you do? Shovel the shit?
So first I had to call the city.
Yeah.
Then I had to call operations. Then I had to call the gate coordinators so we had to change the gate. Then I had to call like
fucking everybody.
Fucking everybody. I had to call street sweeper to come fucking sweep the gate afterwards too. And then I had to call half of the numbers back after it's done to tell them it's done. But we have like these little snake soaking up pads. They're like long sausages that are like absorbent. And so I had to go stick those in every single crack that was out there. to stop it from going into the storm drain.
Oh, can you imagine if we
Because
did that?
the storm drains that are out in the gate at the airport, those are strictly water. Nothing else is allowed to go in there. And if anything goes out in there, that we can get like major fines and stuff from like water companies or whatever.
Makes sense. I mean,
So I was basically just like running around trying to stop the flow of water or not water, fucking piss and shit. I was like just running around trying to stop this flow and like finding all the little cracks it was like running around in. I was like, I hate this. I'm like wearing gloves. I'm like stomping around in fucking piss and shit water.
oh god.
I'm throwing away these shoes. I'm throwing away these shoes.
I'm not coming back. I'm going home after this.
And this is like minus 20 on the flight when this happens.
I think.
So, the operations showed up. You know what he said? Oh, you can't push it back in through that. And I'm like, thanks, smart ass.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, smart ass. What are you gonna do to help? Nothing? Or you're just gonna stand there?
Yeah, you're just gonna stand there.
He's just gonna
sit in
stand there
your
and
car.
watch me. Everyone that showed up, like the city guy that showed up to like bring me like kitty litter and like absorbent powder or whatever. When they showed up, they just handed me the shit, and then like didn't come close.
Oh yeah, they're like
And then he held a trash bag while I scooped up fucking shit, like it was like cat litter soaked and like fucking whatever.
Oh god.
I just shovel it.
Not everyone's done that.
I hate my life.
Never have I ever shoveled human shit.
That was like my worst day.
Yeah.
Why didn't you make it?
I couldn't make
Other
him.
guy
I couldn't
did.
make him do it because he's too slow.
Really?
Yeah.
He's just physically slow as fuck.
It's just not capable of it.
Like if I had asked him to do it, it would have taken half an hour, and I got it done in like 15 minutes.
Jesus.
Like, I don't know.
He must be coming to work high.
He has to be.
Yeah, that's the only way it makes sense.
I don't know. I've seen half the people we work with fucking hit a pen at work.
Oh god, fucking a bell every time I'm in
He
there.
does this shit
I'm
in front
like,
of everybody. He doesn't care.
doesn't give a fuck at all. Which I'm like, well, you're not really fucking up, so.
And he only works 2 days a week. Imagine working at the airport at fucking 18 and still in school.
Your mom works there.
But like that'd be cool. Tell
Would
your
it?
friends in high school.
Yeah, but his mom's scary.
She had to. She
Every
kicked
time
that.
she
She kicked that
comes
guy off
in,
the
I'm
plane
like-
today.
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I keep telling her no and shit like that, just because I like her reaction. It's fucking funny.
Well, you gotta sleep. Sorry.
It's alright.
Well, got work. Sorry, Frank
Fucking
couldn't be
work.
here. I don't know if she'll come through one of these times, but she might.
Maybe she'll be sad again or something. Maybe
Stay
we can ask her about
tuned.
it next
I
time.
don't know.
And ask her about why she's so sad.
Well,
I don't think I want to know, but
I don't think it could be anything. She's
I feel like she's
knows
lying.
a lot of people.
I feel like she's lying.
I
feel like she's
I
lying.
mean, yeah, some people say
She's
that.
probably just tired.
Yeah.
Doesn't want it. After
She
she
just
got back,
worked.
she promised something while she wasn't tired,
Yeah.
and then got home and realized she was
My
fucking
God, it's
tired
late.
as shit, and took a shower. And that shower wasn't like I'm gonna get showered to like go out.
It was a.
I was
This
like
is nice.
this
I'm
is-
tired.
oh,
Shower.
All right, it's time to get out. not all right. Now I gotta get ready and go.
Yeah. That's okay.
Like the I'm gonna go to bed shower.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed, shower. Anyways, we'll get out of here.
Till next time.
Till next time.
We'll be back.
Thank you guys for stopping by the Boner Police podcast
Yes, sir.
with the double returning guests,
BPP.
Hunter and Taylor. Appreciate it. BPP, baby.
Hold it down.
Holding it down. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you when I see you. Peace, peace.